Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are still working on King Lear, and we get to hear from King Lear again today in what the folio calls Act 2, Scene 2, what a lot of other versions call Act 2, Scene 4. We're going to be in this scene for a little while, and especially this piece of this scene because it's pretty explosive. I loved this scene when I played Lear. Anyway, so what has happened, we're all at Gloucester's, and Kent had been put in the stocks, and Lear was very angry about that. He considered this a slight against him, equivalent to murder. So he tried to get Regan to come out, and she said she wasn't going to come out. She didn't want to talk to him. She was sick, so he sort of threw a fit that way, and finally Regan and Cornwall come out. And he's like, Goneril was being mean to me, and Regan takes Goneril's side and is like, I'm sure she was behaving the way that she should, so maybe if you go back and apologize for destroying her house, then you can stay there. And he's like, that makes no sense that I should have to apologize to my daughter. Like, I'm the head of the house. Like, why would I ever do that? Are you crazy? And Regan's like, well, yeah, and he starts railing on Goneril, who's not there right now. He starts railing on Goneril and, calling down fogs from the heaven to smite her and all that sort of thing. And Regan is like, yeah, but see, you say this stuff about her, and like, how am I supposed to trust you? Like, what kind of stuff do you say about me? And Lear says, no, Regan, thou shalt never have my curse. Thy tender-hearted nature shall not give thee over to harshness. Her eyes are fierce, but thine do comfort and not burn. 'Tis not in thee to grudge my pleasures, to cut off my train, to bandy hasty words, to scant my sizes, and in conclusion to oppose the bolt against my coming in. Thou better knowest the offices of nature, the bond of childhood, effects of courtesy, dues of gratitude. Thy half of the kingdom hast thou not forgot, wherein I thee endowed. So this is Lear trying to allay Regan's fears that that he might get upset with her the way that he's upset with Goneril. He's like, no, you're the good kid. You're the good one now. She's mean, you're very nice, and you remember that I gave you half of my kingdom, and you respect that. And Regan responds, well, what do you want? And he says, who put my servant in the stocks? And then we hear like some trumpets that signal Goneril is coming. Regan's like, I know that's my sister coming. And then Oswald comes in, and Lear's like, this guy again, he's worthless. And Cornwall shows up, and he's like, what's the matter? And Cornwall has been there, but he chimes in and says, what's the matter? And Lear is like, who put my servant in the stocks? And then Goneril comes in, and Regan goes over, and it is presumed that they take hands because there's a line in King Lear's speech at one point, or not quite speech, he has a line a little bit later that says, will you take her by the hand? So it's Regan physically showing that she is on Goneril's side. And they're like, why not? This makes sense. And Regan reiterates the fact that he should be okay with the fact that he'll just have 50 knights in his train now instead of the 100 that he said he wanted to keep. He should apologize to Goneril and go back and live with her. And Regan is like, I'm not even at home now. We're at Gloucester's place. I have no way to receive you. I have no way to take care of you. So, you're old. You're a little crazy. You should apologize to Goneril and go live with her. And I think that takes us to tomorrow's monologue. I'm just going to double check that. Oh, yeah, Goneril decides to open her mouth and say, like, please do, or something like that. And tomorrow, Lear gets to respond to her because we all know that she is his favorite person right at this very moment. So anyway, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for more. Mwah.